Alright, you guys just got done watching Just Doki take on Anyone Can Cook and moving himself into winners round number 3. We'll wait for some results from Luxray versus Solidus Hedgehog. And next on stream, I'd like to bring up RP4 versus BW Styles. And what I can only assume is going to be an incredibly competitive match. Over on the losers half, we've got Titan Killer taking on Anyone Can Cook. They can get started off stream now. And we're still waiting for J2 Toxic to come back. I'm hoping that everything is okay. He may have had an emergency. He was certainly here before we got started, but that is how we got to where we are, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and take RP4 versus BW Styles. Cherry, what's your prediction on this match?
I know for the past couple weeks, we've seen RP4 kind of doing a bit more, like, casual for fun kind of stuff. I know he's taken certain sets serious with the Link, but I think it all depends on who he starts off with, because I think that sometimes he does start off with, like, the Pyra and Mythra, the Sephiroth, or whatnot, or even, like, the Zelda Ganondorf kind of thing. And that one match, maybe he'll lose it and try to have, like, a decent best of 3 or whatnot. But I think sometimes losing even just a single match can really be a struggle to kind of come back from, again, especially against somebody like BW, where, like, he's been very consistent and very top-notch for a couple weeks now. So depending on whether or not he takes it seriously, I think BW has the upper hand. And I think that overall, I think I have to side with BW on this one. He's just been really consistent.
Nice. And I mean, part of the reason you almost have to go with BW is because you don't have any clue who the heck RP4 is going to play this week. You know, sometimes I think, you know, he's able to take the very first match and experiment with something. But funny enough, then you end up watching him take on someone else. And, you know, he'll start with a different character, but that might be too late, you know? So I think that's a fair way of looking at what could possibly go down. So we shall see in just a moment as we're waiting for RP4 to hop in.
Yeah, I think it all really depends on what he's trying to get a theme of, because in the past it's been like the stock market joke with like the money sign, and then like
yeah, I forgot
Pyra
about
and Mythra
that.
came out and he was playing them for the whole night, I believe. And then, like, who knows? Maybe he'll pull out a Sony rep tonight, because I don't know if you heard this, but Sony purchased Evo, the largest fighting game organization. So I know they said that everything will be the same, but I can't help but ask if PlayStation All-Stars is making a comeback.
I don't think that they're ever going to, like, buying Evo is not big enough of an investment to bring PlayStation All-Stars back. And it's funny because there was something about that game that I liked. There was a lot that I liked, but there was something about it that just didn't capture people's attention the same way. And I gotta be honest, man, I really don't know how to gauge what it was. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad game, but it almost felt like it tried to do 2 or 3 different things at a time, and I really wasn't sure. You know, I think Smash does a really great job at finding the same 2 or 3 things really, really exciting, right? You know that you're knocking someone off the stage. I remember in PlayStation All-Stars, it was like you could do certain moves that would cause people to kind of like poof in the dust, and I would be like, well, wait a second. Was that the climax of everything we had been kind of waiting for? So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the formula that's, I think, why Smash is just considered a bit higher than, like, even certain, like, fighting, like, platform fighters like Brawlhalla.
Or
because, like, what is
Rivals?
I mean, I think Rivals even is, like, I would consider Rivals far more competitive, but I think that the difference is, like, the audience size. Like, because I think that a lot of people may not even realize, like, Rivals is a game, you know? Whereas Smash, like, it's so iconic with, like, just the marketing as well as its age. But what we are seeing is a newbie out in the front. We're seeing that Pyra and Mythra, only a week old on the Smash scene, pretty much. I don't even know if that's true. I just know that we've only seen 1 week's worth of tournaments from RP4 using them, and switching directly to that Mythra that, okay, for a bit, I was kind of skeptical, and then by the time I started seeing pros use them, the concept of this character was like getting to me. I was like, all right, this character is pretty good. And then for like a day, I was like, no, they're not that good, right? And then I kept seeing more and more stuff, and I kept finding out more and more about this character, and all I can say is, I'm back to they're really good again. Because just Mythra alone, while you may think, well, she can't kill, right? She has a bit of trouble like killing at normal percentages. However, the amount of time that she can pretty much just mash buttons on you and not really get punished for it because of how fast she is, she could pretty much combo somebody until 180 and never have to worry about them being able to like fight back, because if you're optimal enough with it, it's very scary. However, we just saw RP4 take a SD with that side B. A bit too low, maybe forgetting he can't up B afterwards. But you never know, we might see that come back. BW looking like he's controlling the zone really well. Look at this carry with the jabs, the lemons. Finally getting that bomb on, you see it right there. But that ledge guard with the side B from Pyra. You gotta ask though, how much Pyra and Mythra experience does BW have? Finally getting the stock with Pyra is RP4. Ooh, nice jab block. Not getting too much off of it. Does get the multi-jab.
Oh,
there it
not
is again.
confused by any of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because it looks so, like, broken. Like, you know, just from an animation standpoint, you're like, how could they have animated this and then put it in as a movie? Now, like, they're teleporting all over like Goku, pretty much. Like, they just look like they're going crazy. But in reality, you are very much vulnerable towards the end of that move. You have a lot of vulnerability, pretty much to the point where BLB can just do that and not worry about the timing very much. And however, we are seeing a much more even game than it looked at the beginning, with it being a one stock apiece. And it's kind of weird. We just got here all of a sudden, you know?
It did feel very all of a sudden. It did feel like we were watching a match and then it was like, well, hey, these are the last stops.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of, I'll call it the Mythra effect. She's so fast, and she can die somewhat quickly, but like the type of her moves that, the way her moves work, and even then, like if you just decide to pull up Pyra, she can really just take stocks so quickly. She has really damaging moves, and then Mythra as well just can really juggle you and throw you away, but we're gonna be seeing that move.
Cold cram coming through. BW Styles taking one on that one. Let's catch the instant replay on the end to that.
I like this at the end. He using the platforms, just trying to move, and then here using the platforms to get that jump and try to get the edge guard. And we see as soon as he was able to get RP4 back stuck underneath this platform, he knew that he could still use like that same kind of platform movement to then get the kill here, stuffing RP4 by trying to get him to use that up B. And I believe what happened there is that up B is pretty damaging if you hit it, but like RP4 was trying to chase him backwards by holding left to like chase him on top of the platform, but he didn't take into account that when BW get up there, he'd either shield or just decide not to run in until later. And that's exactly what he did, is he paused for a very split second and then up tilted and got the kill.
All right, they're going right back at it. BW up 1-0. Oh, and there's the Ganondorf.
This is rough. I will say, I don't remember like if this specific matchup happened, like character per character, but like from what I have seen and just like from what I'm gonna guess, this will not be very fun for Ganondorf. Projectiles are a big no-no for him. He does not like certain projectiles, and while he is doing decent here, Ganon's one like really decent strat, besides having a decent neutral layer, is intimidation. And if he's getting hard reads on you, and he's like able to kind of force you to the sphere of his F smash and stuff, it can be really hard for you to just decide, oh, I can just literally wail on this character and he cannot do anything. And pretty much Ganondorf, that's all that's like what you just have to do to Ganondorf to beat him is just keep hitting him. If like you don't stop hitting him, there will never be a time where he's gonna be faster than you and be able to counter you. Ooh, that forward aerial hits hard, but did not get the kill yet. And even there, like RP4, I don't know if anybody caught this, but when BW rolled past, RP4 even read the fact that he was gonna be behind, turned around and tried to do some sort of attack, but it's so slow that BW is able to react out of his roll, and then counter attack because Ganondorf just doesn't have a move that's damaging or punishing enough in that situation. Ooh, almost gets juggled off. Wow, that up smash gonna take it. That add the additional rage is really gonna damage him. And we are 143. RP4 needs a stock, takes it as I ask for it. Thank you. I think that was the dash attack. Ooh, be careful! That it's such a weird move. That up tilt, it lasts longer than his smash attack. But then on top of that, like, oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, that F smash, like Doria, gonna take him. And this is kind of where Ganon gets a little bit nerve-wracking, is like, you do all that work and you literally had a 3-stock lead like 20 seconds ago, right? And now you're down.
Reverses that, and yeah, getting ready to fall onto a move with a huge hitbox.
Yeah, and like that's pretty much the only thing that Ganon doesn't have that's like fast. Is like his that is fast is his smash attacks. Like they all are pretty like fast compared to a lot of other moves. And here I think BW is just gonna cool down for a sec, not get hit by anything too crazy, just circle around Ganondorf, keep moving. And I think he should be fine, but we are seeing kind of a race to the finish here, trying to see who will get hit first with that one move, you know? And will this be it? Oh. No, it won't be it. Will it be it? Goes to Kfair. Tries to jab. Ooh, really nice way to force an air dodge there with that saw into up smash. Did not kill though, but is this it? And it will be.
Ooh, there it is. BW Styles with the victory. Coming really close to having that be tied, though.
Yeah, definitely. And that's kind of a showing of like a lot of players, like you may play Little Mac, you may play Kirby, you may play a character that people just think is terrible. You might play Dr. Mara, who as soon as you throw him off the stage, he's just pretty much dead, right? But if you ever are able to get like the reads, regardless of like who you're playing, you can make a match seem much closer than it should have been, real quick.
Very
like
true.
Ganondorf is no exception to that. He hits hard, he looks big, and he's kind of scary to look at. He's just a big old man trying to hit you with a sword. Like, chill Ganondorf.
Chill Ganondorf, right. Chill, money.
Please.
Let's actually go real quick and take an update of the bracket. We've definitely moved some things along. So you guys just got a chance to take a look at RP4 versus BW Styles and a hotly competitive second match right there. BW Styles coming out on top with that single stock victory. Next up, we're going to have Luxray NYC versus Just Doki for the other half of winners semifinals. Going into winners finals versus BW Styles, who has made it there again. Let's move down. Over on the other half, we've got Solidus Hedgehog taking on Titan Killer and Swag Flu taking on Dank Link for them to move ahead into losers round number 3.